Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and today is a day for a portfolio review, and let's just see how things are getting along. We'll just go through them. I only have 6 positions just now, and I'm keeping things kind of chill. I've had a few losses recently, nothing more than 10%, but I just want to put together a run of a few nice wins, 50, 60, 70%, and then I'll start investing a little bit more and we'll start to get things cranking. So let's go to ELA first, ELA. I think I have to look a little bit at my entries a little bit more, under a bit more scrutiny, because I'm not really liking the look of any of these trades apart from a couple. So for example, I'm getting here into a consolidation pattern, and I was thinking this was the dip here, and I got in and it popped, and I'm thinking, it's going to go further, great. But it's kind of just pulled back and it's gone into this sucky mode. And I should really be waiting for the 1365 mark or above that even to get a little bit higher. But the stop loss is miles away at 10%, so if I get in at 12.80, I'll put $1.28, so let's call it $1.30 stop in there, so that would be 11.50. So it would be around this mark here, 11.50, so I'll put the stop in at 11.50. It would have got triggered there, which kind of would have sucked, but I got away with it because I think I've actually got a stop loss a little bit lower than that, but I'll move it up. I'll hang on to this one. I need a pop. I need a big pop just to keep my interest in, and I might close it out if it doesn't do anything. The next one is ERAS. Again, I'm kind of missing the big momentum drives here up on earnings. I should be really getting in there. I don't want to be buying in on the consolidatory pattern here where it takes a breather, but it's better than buying kind of, I guess, here and then getting smacked down. So we've got 350 shares at 361. Do the math, about $1,000. And if it pops out above 374, then I'll be investing, up to the 3% of the folio, which is, I think we've got 80,000. So 816.24, $2,400 USD into that trade. So I would be excited for it to get above the 377, 380, because then we're kind of going places. I'm quietly confident on ERAS, E-R-A-S. That looks like it's got a bit of McLovin still to come. IHRT, I started watching it here on the big pop of the volume and waited for the big pullback, and it kind of worked out really well. And it rose all the way up to 545, but it's come back down rather disappointingly all the way to the 50 moving average, but it's kind of respected that the whole way, unless it's just dipped down underneath here. But I would love another ginormous pop, and that would send us on our way. So iHeart is very low volume, a lot of volume up on the big green rises and hardly any volume on the drops. So similar to here, big volume and then descending volume coming down, then big pops again. So hopefully history will repeat itself very soon. That was from, the big first rise was 4th November to almost exactly a month, and then December to, okay, so come on, Q IHRT, let's have a bump. So we're waiting on IHRT to do its thing. The stop loss, the entry is at 385 with a 40 cents, 40 cents, almost 40 cents stop loss, 10%. I'm happy with it there. I don't really want it to drop. If it drops below my entry point, that kind of sucks. It's using the previous resistance as support classic there, and ideally it would have used it would have just come down that far, but let's hang on to it. We'll see what happens. I'm not giving up hope on IHRT just yet. IMMX, I got stopped out. I was in at 200 thinking this was the Renaissance recovery here, and it surprised me by being a complete CUNT, and I got in at 567, so we'll call it 60 cent stop, and it was down at $5, and it's dropped down to 484. So kind of sucky. It wouldn't surprise me if it jumps again. That would be kind of expected, but I'm okay with 10%. 15%, 20% starts to eat into your profits a little bit. I'm not too keen on that. SMRT, not too SMRT for me. I had the stop pretty tight on this one, down at $1.80, and I got smacked out. It's not that nice. A consolidation and further up, but a consolidation and dropping all the way through the 20s isn't great. So I'm okay not to be in smart. VRCA has gone into another super boring consolidation pattern. I timed the entry to absolute perfection on this one. Got in quite early on mega volume and the pullback, like the 5-step playbook, perfection. I would have loved it to have kind of consolidated into this bull flag and then popped off, and I thought it was on Monday the 5th of Jan. And it's had this sucky pullback on a bit of volume, so it's kind of struggling to get above the $9 mark, but not to fear, all is good. Stops are in place, and I've moved the stop loss up to break even, so it's all house money from now on VRCA, Verica Pharmaceuticals. And I'll be dropping a new fresh hunting for monsters video very soon, because the stock market is booming and lots of breakouts are happening. So peace and love, and see you all soon. Until next time, have a great time.